7 signs a man is secretly attracted to you. Women always miss these signs. Ever find yourself wondering if a guy is secretly attracted to you but just won't admit it? Maybe it's the way he looks at you a little too long, how he always seems to be around, or those playful teases that make you question, is this more than just friendship? Attraction can be hard to read, especially when men try to hide it. But here's the thing, no matter how good they are at keeping their feelings under wraps, there are subtle signs they can't help but give away. In this video, we're breaking down 7 surprising signs a man might be secretly into you. But the big question is, have you been missing these signs all along? Or worse, have you misread someone's intentions completely? By the end of this video, you'll be able to decode his every move like a pro. So, if you've ever wondered, does he like me, or am I just imagining things? You're in the right place. Let's dive in and uncover the truth. 1. Frequent eye contact. The eyes never lie. Have you ever been talking to a guy and noticed he holds eye contact just a little longer than normal? Maybe it's not just a glance but a lingering look, and it happens over and over. He might even look away quickly the moment you catch him staring. Here's where it gets interesting. Eye contact can be so telling, but not every guy plays by the same rules. Some guys lock eyes with you because they're confident and aren't afraid to show their interest. Others, they avoid your gaze because, well, they're nervous. So, is that eye contact a sign of attraction? Or is he just being polite? And what about the shy guy who can't look you in the eye? Does that mean he's not interested? Or could he be hiding his feelings? Let's talk about it. Have you ever caught a guy staring at you and wondered what was going on in his head? Leave a comment and let's figure it out together. 2. Body language cues, the silent communicator. Okay, this one's a classic. You've heard the saying, actions speak louder than words, right? Well, when it comes to attraction, body language says everything. If a guy is into you, his body often gives him away before he can even open his mouth. Does he face you when you're talking? Does he lean in, like he's hanging on to your every word? Here's the trick, pay attention to how he sits or stands around you. If he's mirroring your movements, crossing his arms when you do, leaning forward when you do, that's a subconscious sign he's in sync with you. But here's the twist, what if he's just a naturally engaged person? How can you tell if his body language means he's secretly attracted? Or if he's just being friendly and polite? What if he does the same thing with others? Now, you're questioning everything, right? Start paying attention. And let me know in the comments, have you noticed anyone's body language shifting around you? 3. Nervous energy, the subtle giveaway. Have you ever noticed a guy who seems cool and collected, but around you, he starts to fidget? Maybe he's playing with his phone, adjusting his clothes, or touching his hair way more than usual. It's like he suddenly can't sit still. This, my friends, is nervous energy at its finest, and it's often a sign that he's into you but doesn't know how to act. His attraction is making him anxious, and the signs are all there. But hold up, what if he's just naturally a little awkward? Or maybe he's having a bad day? Here's the real question, how can you tell if his nervous behavior is because he likes you or if it's just his personality? And have you ever noticed a guy get nervous around you, and it left you wondering, is he into me, or just uncomfortable? Drop your thoughts below, I bet some of you have seen this happen. 4. Playful teasing, is he flirting, or just having fun? You know that one guy who just can't help but tease you? He might joke about something you said, give you a playful nudge, or lightly roast you in front of friends. It feels like he's always finding a way to get your attention, right? This is classic flirt behavior, and a lot of men use teasing as a low-pressure way to see if you'll play along. But here's where it gets tricky. Teasing doesn't always mean he's attracted to you. What if he's just that funny, charming guy who teases everyone? How can you tell if his playful jabs are meant to flirt or if it's just part of his personality? And the real kicker, what if you misread it and make things awkward? So, here's a question for you. Have you ever had a guy tease you, and you couldn't figure out if it was just friendly or if there was something more going on? Let me know in the comments, and let's break it down together. 5. He always finds reasons to be around you. Coincidence or something more? Let's be real, guys don't just accidentally keep showing up in the same place as you unless there's a reason. If a man is secretly attracted to you, he will find excuses to be around you, even if it's not super obvious. Suddenly, he's offering to help you with things, joining you for group activities, or just coincidentally being in the same spot as you more often than not. But here's the million-dollar question, is he showing up because he's attracted to you, or is it just a series of happy accidents? What if he's naturally outgoing and likes being where the action is? How can you tell if his presence is intentional or just a coincidence? And, more importantly, does he seem to do this with you more than anyone else? I want to know, have you ever noticed a guy who seems to always be around but hasn't made a move yet? Could he be secretly into you? Let's chat in the comments. 6. Compliments you on the small things, it's all in the details. Here's something a lot of people miss: when a man is attracted to you, he notices the small things. I'm talking about those tiny details that most people would overlook. Maybe he compliments your new hairstyle, notices the way you laugh, or tells you how great you look in that color. These aren't your run-of-the-mill, "you look nice today" compliments. They're specific, personal, and thoughtful. But wait, what if he's just a naturally observant guy? Some people are just really good at making others feel seen. So how do you know if his compliments are a sign of deeper attraction or if he's just being nice? And another thing, what happens if you start overthinking every compliment he gives? Let's discuss. Have you ever received a compliment that made you stop and wonder if it meant more than just friendliness? I want to hear all about it. 7. Protective or supportive behavior, the subtle hero. One of the most interesting, and sometimes confusing, signs of secret attraction is when a guy goes out of his way to be protective or supportive. Maybe he offers to help you with something difficult, steps in when someone's giving you a hard time, or just makes sure you're comfortable in social situations. It's like he becomes this low-key hero, always watching out for you. But here's where it gets tricky: some guys are just naturally protective or supportive of their friends, and it doesn't always mean they're romantically interested. So how can you tell if he's just being a good friend or if he's secretly into you? Watch for consistency. Does he go the extra mile just for you? Is he acting differently toward you than others? Have you ever had a guy who was super protective, and you couldn't tell if it was just his nature or something more? Let me know in the comments. I'm so curious to hear your stories. Conclusion. So there you have it, 7 surprising signs a man is secretly attracted to you but won't admit it. But now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced any of these signs? Maybe there's someone in your life right now who's giving off mixed signals, and you're trying to figure it out. Let's chat about it in the comments. I love hearing your stories and helping break down these situations. And of course, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on relationships, psychology, and understanding human behavior. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.